just about ready for pay. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off with the Mets.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Cespedes on at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. A step off, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he is in there. We'll try it again from first. Swing by Reyes as this is hit on the ground out to second. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next up for New York, Jay Bruce. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A little bouncer. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Throw into second. And he's safe. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Todd Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there goes Reyes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Popped him up. Walker over to his left. And the inning is over. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Missed with a slider. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he checks in with a headline-grabbing .409 batting average. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. In there, 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. 1 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss.
2 strikes.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball. Here's Adrian now.
Leading off with the mat, first baseman number 23, Adrian.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it. 1 out. Here now is his dribble Cabrera. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 0 for 8.
Cabrera.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Has dribbled Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
And there's out number 2. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a miss and a sinker. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's just 2 for 9. Gregorius is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throw.
Walker.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. In a close play at first, but he's called out in the. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2 balls and a strike now. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Popped him up. Drury has a play. 1 out. Settling in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here comes the 0-1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Walker near the first base bag, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He worked the walk to open up the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Walker is there, and the inning is over. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Another full count offering on its way. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Next for New York, Tyler Wade. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Brandon Drury will bat next. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And Walker will put this one away for route number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Gardner. Gone into Monument Park. Striding in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevate.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Rosario's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Here comes Cespedes. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Next for the Mets as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Pulled toward right center field. Gardner on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Drury over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next up from New York, Travis d'Arnaud. He popped out in his first trip. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is. Leading off the inning, Brett Gardner. And they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. And That is going to be their first hit as this is into center field for a solid single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and he pops him up. Gonzalez in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Drury fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Down the first baseline. Walker's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Ready, here's the first offering.
Second baseman.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
A ball and a strike now. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cabrera. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Brandon Drury will bat next. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Here's Jay Bruce now. We'll start the 7th.
Right fielder, Jay.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Got him swinging on a split finger pitch, and that's out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. The tag, and he ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written the K next to his name in this one.
The batter.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Cabrera ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Brandon Nimmo. It was a fly out for him, and David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Popped him up. Drury in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Brandon Nimmo goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Yoenis Cespedes would be next. High pop-up. Walker has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Neil Walker 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker. Still even at 2-2. Frazier is over to take a look at it, and no one will get this one. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking to send him packing again. Chopped weakly to the left. 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a cold strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Gardner has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Jose Reyes. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's only 2 for 10. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one, here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton coming on. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Now a long throw to third. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Runner at second. Chad Green enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. And he takes ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gardner going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Reyes is on his way home. And he is out at the plate. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Wade. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Way out in front. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
2 balls and a strike to count. To 2-2 now. Swing and a liner. Nimmo is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hansel Robles. First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. This is hit sharply to the left side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here. His first of the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it back to first, but he made it more of an adventure than he probably should have. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Skied into straightaway right. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. This is far too late as he steals second with ease. 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Robles offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and next will be the Mets cleanup hitter. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
2-1 to count. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. At the knees and called strike 3. Next for the Mets, Adrian Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Chapman, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his 10th season. Threw it right past him. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Didi Gregorius becomes out number 2 this inning.
Number 27,
He's set. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and we are going. Next up from New York, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Brandon Nimmo is retired to kick off the inning. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Drury gloves it. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Nimmo. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Brandon Drury will bat next. Lifetime against Familia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Aaron Judge would be next. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. Drury heads for the plate. And a relay home. And they come back to win it here in 11 innings. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Our final line score this afternoon.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And he'll step off. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Drilled down the line. And a good throw gets him one gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, batting at a .342 clip. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Gardner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And now Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Here comes the first pitch.
Right fielder, right.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So digging in now, Adam Eaton.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. This one skied out toward right. Wade is there for it. And that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kendrick is under it. 1 away. Next for New York, Tyler Wade. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped up. Rendon has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Brandon Drury. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a high pop-up. Strasburg is there, and it's a 3. Riding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Wade moving to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Now the pitch.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Ball.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. And they can't run it down. Here now the 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his right, Wade. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
0-2, here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Grounded back up the middle, gloved by Kendrick. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
After it is eaten, he's there to make the play, and that'll return. In now for Washington, Miguel Montero. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Striding into the box, Michael Taylor. First delivery to him on the way. Couple around the face. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Taylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes. for third. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And with 2 away in an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. In now, Adam Eaton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now the runners take off again. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Way out in front.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some...
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fouled away. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Popped him up. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Rendon, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there to make the play as Zimmerman's gone on just 1 pitch. So stepping in, Howie Kendrick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now that ball's hit well. Deep down the left field line. Headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. On the ground to 3rd. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? they don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Taylor will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here it comes on 0-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Strasburg will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Steven Strasburg.
0-1 pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Comes into this at-bat.
Miguel Montero. Your attention, please.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And the runner's breaking for third. In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now to the plate, Michael Taylor. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game, but he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Matt Adams will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Brian Goodwin will come on now and pinch run here. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And there he goes towards second. Still 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this is off the fence now, out near the Washington bullpen. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He will score as they extend their lead to 3. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. Ready once again, Trey Turner. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And it's 1-1. Harper takes his lead at third with 1 away. 2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And the runner's coming home. On the bunt attempt is popped up. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He swings and misses. Throw down. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Zimmerman trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Runners off for second. And a step off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Digging in now for the Yankees, Chad Green. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Looks at a curveball over to the inside. Miguel Andujar will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And a fastball just a bit up. Bouncer up the middle. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now the 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. Sanchez stands at first with one out. Runner goes. Pitches high. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. David Robertson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 30.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman will lead things off in the Washington sixth. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Robertson will take it himself for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Howie Kendrick. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Steven Strasburg getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Back up the middle. Kendrick's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kendrick is there. 2 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. In his career, Gardner has accumulated just over 1,100 hits over his big league career. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Goodwin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a high pop-up. Walker over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And now Bryce Harper. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. It's a perfect 2 for 2. 1-0 the count. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Trey Turner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 full count. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is... Here's Neil Walker. He'll start us off in the 8th.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. High in the air into shallow left center. Goodwin is there, and he has it for the out. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lifted the other way to left center.
Coming in is Goodwin.
And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wyndham Drury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. Next for New York, David Robertson. And he's getting his... Tyler Austin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26.
Popped him up. So they do get their first hit, but they're...
Now pitching for New York, number 43.
Speedy trade. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how we get things underway here in the Space City. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. High pop-up. Bregman has a play. Makes the play, one away. Digging in, Neil Walker head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Walker is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. They'll whip this one to first in time. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Striding in for Houston, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled away. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And late reactions, and they got him. Bases are empty, one man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Too high. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. To short. Gregorius is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Fisher moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Dave Lawrence. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. This is skied into short left center. Fisher's under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Bregman is over near the railing as next up for the Stros, Marwin Gonzalez set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch curveball swung on and missed, strike one.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Evan Gattis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And this shot foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Derek Fisher. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The count now at 2-1. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 2-2. 3-2 now. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And here's the 3-2 from him. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. He's running. Fisher is off at first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. pitch inside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. Fisher rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, here's Brett Gardner now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's 0 for 4, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. Wind up and the 0-1, and that misses. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on, and a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1 to him now. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Gary Sanchez is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. 0-1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Popped up. Gonzalez has got it, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-2.
Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air to shallow center. Wade shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep into the Crawford boxes and gone. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, strike one. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally... Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. Here's Neil Walker.
Now batting, the first baseman, Neil
First
Walker.
offering on its way. On the ground to the left side. Bregman gloves it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting,
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gregorius.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Dribbled up the line. And he'll reach first safely. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Third baseman, Brandon.
Runners on the move for second. And he steps off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's on the move again from first. Has a look. Now the pitch. And now he's on the move again for second. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. There's 1 away.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. A little roller toward the hole. Wade loves it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic tape.
Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Wade. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A weak chopper up the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And the inning goes away in Derek Fisher the next to bat. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Derek Fisher.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a throw over. Runners back. And again a throw. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Brian McCann was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that retires the side. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Calling for it, Springer. And he brings it in on the warning track. Giancarlo Stanton now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Correa scoops it up on to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Neil Walker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0, and Judge is off and running. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. He's running again. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And the runner will get back standing. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch. There goes Bregman off of first. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through into left. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in once again, George Springer, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Holder calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Evan Gaddis now standing in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike. Correa on second. Gonzalez is over at first with 1 away. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. Here's another 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Looking to minimize the damage here. Trying to entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Dylan Betances
Answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat, and there he goes towards second. It swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-1, and now the runner's trying for third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping into the box, Tyler Wade. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Harris is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but and they swipe the tag on him. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Alex Bregman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and they got him. Here's George Springer. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Now another 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Next for New York, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Runner breaks for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a hit. Ken Giles is summoned from the pen much earlier than anticipated as he'll try to earn a 2-inning save. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Aaron Judge, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-1 now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer at the track. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Here's Neil Walker. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, He might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that misses 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a fastball blew it right by him. There, 2 down. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. Over 3 with an RBI in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Outside, 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is a time call here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. David Robertson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
David Robertson.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Robertson pauses. Here's the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Marisnik stands at second with no outs. Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. Runner's on his way to third. In the dirt here. And oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Evan Gattis becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Now the runner's on his way home. Squeeze attempt, misses. And now they'll apply the tag on him between third and home as the squeeze attempt fails here, and there are suddenly 2 away now. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ronald Torreyes will be summoned down to be the pinch runner. Brad Peacock takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 1-0 pitch on the way. Count now a ball and a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
That's a strike to throw down. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Breaking ball stays high. And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Hot shot on the ground to short. Correa is up with it. Throw in time and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Aroldis Chapman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
Number 54.
Chapman sets 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a slider that backs up for a ball. Waiting next is Brian McCann. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready once again, Brian McCann. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw won't get him. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Altuve. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
George Springer.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled off. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Gardner is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Astros, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Betances. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to Ken Giles. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.